What up, boys? It's your Professional. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for the massive amount of support and the subscribes and the views on my Best Crota Sword video. I really appreciate it and it means a lot. But this video, we'll be talking about everything you need to know about the House of Wolves DLC coming up, including everything from upcoming Bungie announcement dates on Twitch to Trials of Osiris and Prison of Elders leaked info, so let's get right into it. First of all, the most important piece of information for this upcoming DLC that everybody should know about is that there is no raid in the House of Wolves DLC. That's right, no raid, but a lot of really cool and brand new endgame content. So let's jump right into it. First of all, let's talk about the upcoming announcement dates on which you should be checking Twitch for reveals and walkthroughs of the upcoming DLC. The first one is April 22nd, which will be, and I quote, a walking tour of the reef with live discussion about the upgrade paths for your gear. This very first stream will contain a lot of good info that people have been wondering about, especially concerning how our gear can be upgraded, and this is because with previous Dark Below DLC, most of our old legendary gear was instantly made obsolete by easily purchased vendor gear, but now it looks like we'll be able to upgrade legendary purple gear for the first time ever in Destiny, which is very exciting. The next stream will be on Wednesday, April 29th, and will again, quote, be a reveal of live gameplay of Trials of Osiris and its collection of endgame gear. This is one I'm slightly less excited about just because there's been so much leaked information for the Trials already, and I'll include those leaked images and information right after these dates, including rewards, game description, etc. Next up, on Wednesday, May 6th, the Twitch stream will contain a reveal and live gameplay of Prison of Elders, a brand new 3-player cooperative multiplayer arena. Now, this endgame game mode is what we know very little about, and I personally am super pumped about gaining some more insight into. Most people predict this will be a horde mode style arena where you and 2 buddies will go up against endless waves of enemies, and more gear will drop the further you get. But this is all speculation, which is why May 6th will be an important stream that you should tune into. And lastly, we've got the Friday, May 8th stream, which we'll talk about according to Bungie. Stay tuned. Literally no additional information has been data mined for this last reveal, and I have no idea what this will be. I'll be right there with you guys tuning in on May 8th, although I will say my hope is Sparrow Racing, but I would guess it's not that. So moving on, like we talked about before, let's go through what we currently know about the Trials of Osiris, which is actually quite a bit if you haven't seen it already. Again, this is unconfirmed leaked information, so take it with a grain of salt. The official description card here says skirmish, competitive multiplayer, only the worthy may face the Trials of Osiris, for only the worthy are strong enough to endure what is to come. A string of victories will earn great rewards, but lose 3 times and you're out. Now, what does all that mean? Well, here are a few important things. Only the worthy are strong enough to endure what is to come. Now, I've heard that this will mean you have to play very well in regular Crucible matches in order to even get a chance to play in the Trials. And that means you'll need a tournament ticket, which can only be rewarded with strings of victories in the Crucible. Then, once you're in the Trials, you have to keep winning in order to keep playing. Lose 3 times and you're out, right there. Now let's get into the good stuff, the rewards. Ascendant materials are so hard to get that this is a great way to get more. Oh, wait a second. No, they aren't at all. I have about 5 million of them. So let's talk about the actual good stuff, the Trials of Osiris weapons. First, let's take a look at the primary weapons. Start with the Jewel of Osiris hand cannon. The Jewel is a high impact with decent rate of fire, with perks like Third Eye, Rangefinder, and Perfect Balance, so you'll always have that radar open, and those few perks will help with that range, but range isn't really all that important, so to me this just sounds like a decent hand cannon, nothing groundbreaking here. Next up, we've got the Scholar, which is a scout rifle with very high impact. This guy looks pretty darn good with Third Eye and Grenadier, so this could be a great primary to use with your grenade build in the Crucible. And last up for the primaries, we have the Messenger Pulse Rifle with one of the highest impacts we've ever seen in a Pulse Rifle, which will be a very nice change. This also has Third Eye, but this other perk, Head Seeker, is a very interesting one because it allows you to increase precision damage with body shots. So with Pulse Rifles, you usually aim center of mass and allow the 3-shot burst to carry your aim up into a headshot. And with this perk, you'll be doing more and more precision damage the more you hit those body shots, so it seems like a really cool gun that I'm looking forward to trying out. Now moving on to special weapons, we have the Astral Horizon Shotgun with 64 impact and, wait for it, an insane range of 25, which is crazy. If Bungie doesn't change the stats on this shotgun, it will undoubtedly be the best shotgun in the game, hands down. But that's not all, those are just the base stats. Once leveled up, it also has Shot Package, Hammer Forge, and Field Choke. I cannot wait to get my hands on this shotgun / sniper rifle. This thing is off the charts. Alright, calm down. Moving on. Now we have the Exile's Curse Fusion Rifle, which has 95 impact, also insane. And if you haven't caught on yet, all the Trials of Osiris weapons have crazy high impact, which for the most part means they'll be the best weapons in the game. The Exile's Curse also has a fairly low charge rate, but that also comes with Accelerated Coils perk, so it should be just fine. Finally, for the special weapons, we have the Eye of Soul Sniper Rifle, which also has, of course, high impact. But other than that, it doesn't have a whole lot going for it. It just seems like a decent sniper rifle with good impact, but impact isn't quite as important on snipers because headshots are always a one-shot kill and body shots are always two-shot kills no matter how much impact you have. So maybe this will just be a decent PvE sniper rifle. Now on to the heavy weapons. First we have the Infinite Theorem machine gun, which kind of seems like a balance between high rate of fire and high impact machine guns. Maybe the best of both worlds, I don't know. I would probably prefer a machine gun that's all in towards impact and has less rate of fire, but this one might be alright. Spray and play is great for machine guns also. That's a great perk to have just because it increases the reload speed on an empty mag, so I don't know, we'll have to see about this one. And finally, we have tomorrow's answer, the Trials rocket launcher, which can have 3 rockets in the tube and also has a chance of loading a larger than normal mag with clown cartridge, so every now and then you'll get some baller heavy ammo drops, but this will definitely be a PvE focused rocket launcher just because rockets don't track or explode near their target. Alright guys, so that's pretty much everything we know and everything you need to know about the upcoming DLC as well as the important Twitch dates that are coming, and remember that the first one is April 22nd, which is in fact tomorrow as of the day I'm posting this, so make sure you watch out for those streams and also check back here if you miss them and I'll make some recap videos of those streams as Bungie releases more and more information. Thanks guys again for checking in, we'll see you next time. Bro out. Peace.